So today I'm going to be making barbecue baked beans. It's my first time trying a cooking video. Not sure how it's going to work, but we'll see as we go along. So first of all, I'm going to go over the ingredients. I have my favorite staple, Epicure French onion dip mix. I use this in place of any time you're going to use onion soup mix flavor. I love it. I have 1 full diced onion. I have 2 cups of hickory smoked barbecue sauce. Also mixed in with this is 1/2 cup of Splenda because there is a bit of a tang to the barbecue sauce and I wanted to tone that down, but I've mixed that in already. I have 454 grams of navy beans, and these have been washed, but they are not soaked. I'm not pre-soaking my beans. This is the time-saving part. And here is some bacon that I'm going to fry up for in the beans. Going to do my onions and my bacon right in the Instapot. So right now I'm going to hit saute. I'm going to hit more. I want it on more, and it automatically defaults. But if you want to change the level of your saute, you just hit the adjust button here. It goes less, more, and normal. So I want it on more. So we're going to let that heat up, and then we'll come back. So how do you know when your Instant Pot is ready? It says hot. It's ready to go. First thing we're going to do, we're going to put in our bacon, and this is going to sizzle and go. Just a lovely sizzle. Sizzle, sizzle. We're going to let that fry out a little bit. Then we're going to add in the onions. The other thing I want to say is I don't let my bacon render until it's hard. I just want it fairly tender because I like a nice tender bacon in my beans. I'm just going to tilt this up here now and let you have a peek in there at the bacon just going in the Instapot. So that's where my bacon is now. It's been about 5 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and add my onion and let it go. I know the bacon is not cooked, but remember this is going to be in the Instant Pot for about 50 minutes, so it's going to cook in there. I just don't want crispy bacon in my beans. So now I'm adding in the onion. I'm just going to let it go for maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Again, the onion's going to cook down as the instant beans cook. One of the things you're going to notice is I'm not going to put any salt in here. I have 3/4 of a pack of bacon, which is really, really salty, and I don't want to use salt. So now that the bacon and the onions have been cooking together, the onions have been in for about a minute, I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. Toasted onion. Go with the beans. I was trying to decide what I was going to put in next. Beans. 4 cups of water. 4 cups of water. And just excuse me, I have to reach around here and do some things. And the 2 cups of barbecue sauce and 1/4 cup of Splenda. Now, here's the hardest part of the recipe. We have to mix it all together. Just mix, 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 mix. Okay. Yeah, I know, I'm weird. We all know that. Just pick this up and look in. Voila, that's what it looks like. A bit of a mess, but I promise you it's going to be beautiful when it's done. So all we do now is cancel because we have it on saute. Put the cover on. Make sure it's on sealing, which it is. We're going to go to manual and we're going to adjust it up to 50 minutes, though my husband tells me he prefers 55 because he likes the beans soggy. I like them a little bit of firm. So we'll split it in the middle. We're going to call it 52. 52 minutes. In a second, you'll hear that beep when it's ready to go. I'll be honest, it says 52 minutes. It's ready. It's coming to pressure now. Because there's so much water and ingredients in here, it's going to take a good 15 minutes, maybe a little more to come to pressure. When this counts down, I'll be back. I'm going to let it do a natural release when it goes off for about 10 minutes so it doesn't all spray up. And I'll come back and show you the beans. So the timer has just gone off. It's already been gone off actually for 1 minute. When this reaches 10 minutes, I'm going to release the pressure. But for the next little bit, we're going to let the pressure come down naturally. which means we are not touching this now. We're going to leave it to sealed for 10 minutes and then come back and release. Beans might foam a bit, and if I release it all right now, it's going to whoosh up into my walls. So the pressure has been released, and now we're just going to lift this up and look in. And here are our beautiful baked beans. We'll give it a swirl, and they're perfect.